Good morning everybody, and welcome to another beautiful day on planet Earth. It's going to be hot today. My god, it is going to be hot. It's going to be in the 30s. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now and it's already 22, 23 degrees. That is Celsius. I think Fahrenheit, that's 3 million degrees. Now I am again just testing this. The battery, I've got to do a running period on it, give it a few full cycles, and then I can really give it some. And I know I did the other day, but I shouldn't have done. I couldn't resist it. I just couldn't resist it. And it's probably going to be the same today. But I'm going somewhere local. It's only a few miles down the road, and it's the start of Cannock Chase, so I'm going to have some fun. Speedo still don't work. Indicators and everything work, but they're not bloody fitted. Fly in the right in the face. I was thinking the other day, when I get bored I start thinking, which is bloody dangerous because I think a lot of crap. I was thinking that we've got, in the UK, we've got A roads and B roads and unmarked roads and everything else, which is a typical British sort of lettering system. Totty. A typical British lettering system for roads like this is the A something. You know what I mean? Oh bollocks. I know what I mean. We've got all these letterings for the roads and stuff, yet we use the highway code. And we ain't got a highway. We don't have highways in the UK, so how's that work? I don't understand. Dooby-doo, you stay there, dear. Try and bloody kill me. This is a local area to Stafford. Let's stop here for a moment. A typical British pub where people go and get totally and utterly wankered. I just need to get over there. I need to go up that hill. I want to go up that hill. I want to do it now, but I can't because there's bloody cars everywhere. Bloody hell, come on. I've got to tell you something. I mean, I've said it before in videos and I'll tell you again. The wide angle on this this camera does not do any justice whatsoever. It doesn't do justice to acceleration, it doesn't do justice to top end, it doesn't do justice to how close you are to somebody or something, and it definitely doesn't do justice to how light the front end suddenly starts getting. Oh yeah, I've got to fit the... See how smooth this is? My other one, I'd feel every bloody bump up here. It's absolutely incredible. You can just one-handed, there's not a problem whatsoever. Yes, the GoPro I was thinking about. I've got to fit GoPro on it. And I can't figure out at the minute where. I think I may have to put it on the rear suspension somehow. But I don't know how. Oh, this is so much smoother now. The suspension is just a complete game changer with these double crown or triple crown forks. It's just unreal. Absolutely unreal. Ooh, it doesn't wheel spin anymore. It wheelies. See how easy that is to wheelie. What the hell's going on? It's not over temperature. It's not over voltage. Of course, because I'm half bloody blind, I can't bloody well see anything. Oh, look at this in here, absolutely beautiful. And there's a squirrel down here. There was a squirrel down there. He's run away. You boy. That's the mating call for squirrels. When you're walking around the woods, don't ever make that noise because you'll get raped. I don't know what that noise, what that alarm, that's just bloody, that's just annoying and worrying. So I haven't got too much voltage sag on this. Oh bloody hell. Well, you've got to bear in mind that this is limited at the minute to, it's still limited on 100 amps. And it's lifted, it's just I don't know how, but it's lifting the front wheel easily. You know, when I built it, I put the weight all up the front just to try and stop this thing from happening, but if I sit upright, it's just wheelies. Like that. It just skips along the ground, so if I increase the power anymore at the minute, I'm going to end up dead. It won't spin, it just wheelies. I need to leave it on that screen there. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's not over current. It can't be because the Sabvatons. I've not limited the BMS. I've limited the Sabvaton. But I've put a cutout on the BMS at was it 120 amps? I think it is, just in case the Sabvaton goes over current. And obviously this is only for testing, so I don't quite understand what's going on. Oh, the power is fantastic. I don't know if I want any more, but I'm gonna have to. It's just the way it's got to be done. Oh, this is so much more planted than the other one. There's got no dive on the forks either, or very little dive, but they're so soft. Holy shit! Ah! I've got a I wasn't ready for that. I definitely was not ready for that. I should put a GoPro on the ground, because the front end was just way off the floor then. It's quite good because as it starts, it's like a bloody anti-wheelie thing. As it starts lifting and you start gathering speed, the front end comes down again, so it doesn't go over. Obviously if I was standing still it would, then I'd be dead. MOSFET temp 29, balance temp 29, battery is 31 degrees. It's all even as anything. Lowest cell voltage, we've got a 22 millivolt difference. I've used 4 ampere hours. Everything's looking good, lads. I am testing. I have got a lot of testing to do. A lot of improvements. I don't know why the alarm keeps going off. I've still got to sort the head bearings out, although it doesn't feel like there's any movement in them. I don't know if it's not lateral movement, it's not, I don't know. This is actually the grounds, I think this is the grounds to Shugborough Hall, where Lord Lichfield used to live. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago. I've got one friend in this world, one true friend, I suppose. And he is a fantastic bloke. I don't love him because he ain't gay. He is. Sorry, Dave, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. Oh yeah, man. Oh, the acceleration is fantastic, but it's not brutal yet. Not like version 3 was. But it's just so bloody planted and so smooth and so handleable and manageable. Oof. Hell, this front wheel! Stay the down, will ya? Oh, bloody hell! Oh! This is Shugborough Estate. So you got things around here, and I don't know what these are. They're like castle gates. It's a shame, really. I mean, it's all sand. I think it's sandstone. It's all sandstone. I've probably been around here a few times and I wouldn't know it. Oh my god, I've got a push bike catching up with me now. Oh, cattle grid, cattle grid, cattle grid, cattle grid. Didn't even feel it. Yes, I'm just taking you to my house. This is my driveway. It's not far from here. You'll probably be able to see it any second, just over on the left, just by the golf course. I don't know if you're allowed down here, but I'm going anyway. Well, shittity shit and shit. Well, that's buggered it. I5. Oh, bollocks to you then. Ugh. Cows are miserable. And they're bloody clever. Believe it or not, they're unbelievably clever. I mean, what black and white animal tries to hide in a green field? Don't know what that is. Oh, I need to explore this again someday. You can't get up there. Why can't you get up there? How'd you get up there? Do you have to pay? Does it cost a lot of money? Is it more than £1? I'm testing. I'm not exploring at the minute. I need to test. Oh, I'm back here again. I've already been here once today. Do you remember when I came round here earlier? That was when I was here. And I'm back here again. And off we go. Another the car coming. My front end's in the air. Oh my god, I've never done a wheelie round a corner. I came down this road here once in a Morris Marina doing about 70 mile an hour, I think it was, on this bend here. Totally lost control and went straight into that car park over on the left. And then there's another one on the right, look, that bank there, where I rolled it. There's been various places up Cannock Chase where I've rammed into trees accidentally on purpose because they didn't like the bloody car. So there has been quite a few instances. I have people behind. I don't like people behind. Oh, I'm so loving this bike now. To be honest, the suspension don't need adjusting whatsoever. I thought it was rather spongy and bouncy, but it isn't. It's perfect. I don't know how I've done it, but I've dialed it in perfectly. It was just a random setting and it works. Bloody fantastic. I might need a bit of preload on the back shock, I think. I've still got to get my speedo working. I've still got to sort that head bearing rattle, which I don't know where that's coming from. It's done it again. It's over current. It's over current. Yeah, I need. Right, I'll tell you what's happening. Some other people may actually experience this. They may get the same problem. The BMS starts bleeping at you and you think, what the bloody hell's going on here? Well, there is a setting in the BMS that says maximum charge current, and obviously what that does is it protects the battery. The regen is actually pumping in too much current, so what I need to do is raise the maximum current that the BMS will handle when it's charging. Well, there you go, lads and lass, it's held together. It's still running. Oh, I've broken both cable ties. Which I expected that to happen anyway. Both the cable ties are broken on the mud auger on. I know that would go. So that's actually that run that I did where I went up the curb on the maiden run and I heard that bloody snap. That's what it was. It was that bloody cable tie snapping. And it's still wheelies. Oh my god. Even putting your nose over the tank, it's still bloody wheelies. Anyway, if there's anybody in Stafford who wants to bloody meet up somewhere, just let me know, because that's where the bike's kept now. I'm still working on a design, and thanks to, I can't remember who the bloody hell it was, who suggested a way of me getting the bike up the stairs, and he literally said all you need is a piece of wood with probably a ceramic bottom on it or something, I can't remember, nylon chopping boards and shit like that, that I can put the front wheel on and basically pull it up so the wheel itself doesn't actually go into the valley of the step. The valley of the step. Doesn't that sound like a bloody good pop group? So, I mean, I may actually get this back to the flat. I may actually get this back to the flat, so as I can do some work on it. Because if that theory works, that'll be brilliant. But I'll have a bit of a problem if I can't get it up the bloody stairs again, won't I? And how the hell am I going to get back? The only way I could get back is chain it downstairs, charge the battery, and then bring it back over Stafford to the lockup. Anyway, folks, I'm going to head back to the lockup. I'm going to put it away again, and I'm going to take the battery home, and I'm going to take my phone home, and I'm going to check all the logs to see why the bloody hell it keeps cutting out. It's not often, it's just bloody quite random, and I don't know why. So I'll catch you next time, and remember, life is definitely worth living on this measly earth. The only thing you've got to do is find where you're happy doing it and just go and do it, and bollocks to what anyone else thinks.